Okay, so if you want to snake a kitchen drain, you're going to see a lot of guys come out with this machine right here, and usually the tips broke off of it, which you have to do to get it in the drains a lot of times, or it just breaks off right away from the beginning. We're not going to be using this. We're going to be using the Ridgid K-50, and you can see the difference in the size of these cables. I don't know, this thing's maybe 20 feet or something. This thing here, you can, with the K-50, you can put 100 feet on it. It doesn't matter. It comes 10-foot links. It's very strong. It'll plow right through here. Oh yeah, it might be a good idea to wear strong gloves. Okay, so it's hitting a sharp bend or a clog right now, so I'm going to put a little pressure on it and try to force it through. Naturally, you're going to want real strong gloves. Heck of a noise too. So yeah, a lot of people are using those kind of machines, and it's just well, you have to come back more often to snake it. Like snaking this drain right here with that. Maybe I'll be back next year or the year after. With this here, you shouldn't have to bother me to come out for like 5 years, you know. So it's a lot better deal. And you already got to take the pipes all apart anyway to snake it. You may as well use a good one. And the tips are always broken off on those too, on the ends of those cables. I had that. I've never used that. I use it. It's been bouncing around on my foot forever, thinking maybe I might need it, you know, for like a really small pipe or something that I can't get this in. But I haven't used that thing in years. He's a watchdog. He's not yelling anymore. Probably didn't notice, but with that other one, you gotta, like, when you're spinning, you gotta push it in and force it in there. Where this one just pulls itself along in. You don't have to use any muscle to get it in there. The machine does all the work. So I put 20 feet in there because the basement's finished, the ceiling's finished, and you can't see how far you have to go to get to the stack base. So I put 20 feet in. I chose to take the bottom one apart so that I can rinse the cable off with the top one. before I pull it out. If I was going to pull it out without being able to rinse it, I'd have to put a pan under here, and when you pull it out, put it into a garbage bag so that the slime all falls into the bag and on here, and then take it outside and hose it off and put some WD-40 on it. Ooh. So, here, let's try that. Okay. Oh, thanks. All right. So what was happening is they remodeled this, and for some reason they didn't use this line. I'm sure it was probably leaking in the wall or downstairs or something, but they didn't cap it off. So when the line backed up, it came up out of there. That was supposed to have been totally disconnected. And the vent's supposed to be installed at the top. This is supposed to be a T with a vent on top. So, yeah, but since it's all finished, we're just going to see if it's leaking. You want to look downstairs and see if you see any water coming down the ceiling? I'm going to pull all this out and run it for a little bit, but you might want to stay down there and watch it while, you know. Okay. Because if there's I don't know what they did under here, but going by this stuff, you got to wonder. I'm going to pull this stuff out of there or spin it for a minute. Okay. Okay. I'm going to run it a little bit and rinse it, let it spin around and rinse some of that stuff down the drain. In one direction it'll pull, in the other direction it'll push. So I'm going to put it in the push so that it'll push the slime downstream with the water flow, and it'll get down into the main trunk line down in the basement floor. Backing up, so yeah, this definitely wouldn't have worked. We're down into a bigger line right now, so you can't find the clean out access for the stack base for this, so I'll just run more of this in there for now and just let her know she's gonna have to open up the wall down there and find that stack base, because they're gonna snake it with a bigger snake. Now, just at the stack base, you only got to cut out like a 1 foot by 1 foot section if you can find where it is, just because there's a clean out access down in the basement. It's a larger pipe, it's 3 inches. So this snake isn't big enough to get into that line. This snake's only for little lines like this. I mean, you can use it for bigger lines, it'll work, but it just won't be a really good fix. Okay, so I'm gonna put some more in there, another 10 feet, that'll be 30 feet. on hot?
Hot?
Yeah, is it hot backwards? Or, yeah, okay. See if that does. Side's disconnected. I already did that one.
What, this side?
Yeah, I'm snaking it from that side's drain. Okay, so it's working now. Yeah, the stack base, it's a lot bigger. It's like 3-inch. This thing's only got like 20 feet on it. That wouldn't have done it. I needed 30, so that's another good reason not to use those. The size is just too small. It'll work. Those little ones work though for a while. So there's gonna be a stack base in here somewhere. I'm guessing maybe here, but oh, that's right here. There's no, you can't see it. It's probably in this, I'm guessing. I can go outside and measure. I'll measure everything.
Why would they cover that up?
Because they didn't know any better. What I usually do, or what I like to do, because there's usually not two places you can snake this from to flush that line out. There's usually only one. You could take the vent apart, snake it from there, but if there's no vent, it's just coming out. You can snake it from the roof vent. You don't even have to take the drains apart in the kitchen under the cabinet. You just go up there on the roof and shove it down there. I don't know. I didn't do that because I don't know. Looks a little steep.